The whole idea of a multimodal pathway seems to be catching on in Saskatoon, and I have no science to back that up with, but I think there was enthusiasm and excitement as they started to understand that this was going to be, a walkable, cyclable, drivable area that was going to be safe for all users, far more safe than I think we've been able to design into existing infrastructure in our city previously, that I think it will become a showcase for how to do active transportation in our city. So I'm really excited about it. I am a little concerned about that tiny little piece from 11th getting onto the bridge. Because you have two different projects and two different designers, how do we make sure that that connectivity exists? And I think to Councillor Goff's comment, I think that made a lot of sense too, that how are we connecting coming on the other side of the bridge? Well, that wasn't part of the scope of our discussion today. I think that it is so important that we look at that corridor comprehensively, that if we're going to say, oh, well, this is just south of 11th Street, and oh, that's that little bit that somebody else is responsible for, I think that's when folks get concerned. That if we are going to have this multimodal active transportation plan, let's do it right. And if that means we have to get rid of a meridian and at the last minute, well, let's look at that. Let's make sure we get it right. I don't think that we could have projected what the piece south of 11th Street was going to look like 5 years ago or whenever they approved that project. But now that we know what it's going to look like, let's make sure it's one seamless, coordinated project.